Loads of salt and vinegar crisps, so we're all right. We're good to go. Listen, in a sort of an attempt, if you will, a sort of, I don't know, a vain effort to get a better class of listener, we've invited our very own Joey Cheshire onto the show to try and talk to us about the cultural side of life, to get people who aren't sort of the egg and chip brigade that normally listen to this show, you know, but to get a better class of culture, of maybe abundant wealth, and maybe the Steve Wright kind of listenership, to get me a couple of more listeners. I want to take it up to at least 5 by the end of the month. That's me goal. There's you listening at home right now. There's Ethel in Campermore and me Auntie Irene, you know. And Ethel in Campermore's on a life support machine, so she's not going anywhere. So there's just the 3 of us. I want to try and get that to 5. Still a couple more listeners off Steve Wright in the afternoon. And by doing that, we've got our very own Joey Cheshire on the line right now. Good morning, Joey.
How are you doing, gorgeous? Okay?
I'm very well. A bit of a time lapse there, a bit of a gap there, so we'll allow for that because we are live via satellite.
I tell you what, you sound awful this morning. You need to lay off the Benton and Edges, son. I'm terrible.
I'm not being funny. You're not talking out of a welly, are you? Because, I mean, you're not exactly bright and breezy yourself today.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Feeling good.
You feeling good?
Yesterday. It's been a week of highs and lows in Cheshire this week, Trev.
Oh, highs and lows in Cheshire. All right, go and tell us about it then.
Right, the high.
Your
good mate Clumsy come to see me. Yeah? Your good mate Clumsy come to see me. I'm not going to go into too much of it. I'm not going to talk about the text and the follow-up 20 emails. But he used 3 words to describe our Cheshire estate. Words like affluent, posh, and stunning.
Actually, he used...
His words, not mine.
I have to say, he used 3 words to describe your estate to me as well, later on in the week. It was rough as. I can't remember the last word, in fairness. He said there was something about a non-PVC front door that was heavily painted.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
No, that was a bit harsh. Well, I thought that, Kev. You know, I mean, I thought all government subsidised housing came with black painted doors that were heavily painted. You know, non-PVC.
Subsidised. Let's move on from that one. Low points, Trevor.
Low points. Yeah, go on.
Got to go the tip today.
You got to go what?
Got to go the tip.
You got to go.
The tip on a Sunday. Climbed the mountain yesterday. Today I'm going the tip. Do you know why?
Why?
You're not going to believe what's happened. Warrington and Cheshire Council have decided to go from weekly refuse collection to 2 weekly to reduce costs.
2 weekly?
Liberty.
I've got to... You see, I can't get my head around this, Kev, because we have our bins emptied every single night here on the Costas. No, and it doesn't matter if we leave the lid up 2 inches. They take it anyway, Kev.
Well, yeah, but your bins get emptied by Moroccans. It's not like the actual council, do they?
Well, let's be honest. You're going to the tip this morning. That's like Warrington's Facebook, Kev.
Oh, God. Basically, I'm going to tip on a Sunday. That is just wrong, isn't it, on every level, really?
Well, I'm surprised you've got anything, I mean, what are you throwing away? Sort of that chair that you've sat on once and you're just replacing it because you can?
Well, yeah, it's just, just things that don't have any kind of standing or wealth in the house anymore. What I may do, actually, take them to Fiddler's Ferry, leave them in the field, I imagine they'll just combust overnight.
Probably melt. If you just leave them outside your door, I mean, that's not snow on the ground still, Kev, that's fallout. You put anything outside there, it's just going to melt, Kev. Shoes, anything like that. Do you still have to wear rubber suits when you go and picking the milk up in the morning?
Just gloves, just gauntlets, big full-length gauntlets, and I'm all right.
I'll tell you what, I mean, your milkman, you can't do pasteurised anymore. Everything's got to be long life. It's either long life or nothing in there, because just long in case. Listen, tell me about this mountain climb you did yesterday.
Hey, what about our innovation? Trying to get a live link. I mean, Nick Gold doesn't do stuff like that, does he?
Nick Gold hasn't got friends that climb mountains.
Oh, I tell you what,
you can't...
the live link would have been fantastic yesterday. But
I tried the live link. I tried ringing your phone. It's not my fault you're on a cheap contract, is it? And I bet you've had to borrow the money for that.
I tell you what, the mountain yesterday took a few unexpected turns.
Well, I've been looking at the photographs.
So
I've been looking at the photographs, Kev, that you've posted on Facebook, right? And this is what I can't get my head round, right? There's a bloke on there reading a map. Right, I've got to be honest. He was the one. There was 2 lads in blue. He's the one in the paler blue. Yeah, do you notice what I'm talking about? Yeah. I have to say, it looks a bit of a gimp. I've got to be honest.
His name's Seashore.
His what? Sorry, his name's what?
His name's Steve Shaw.
D. Shaw?
No, Steve.
Oh, Steve. Oh, Steve. Right. Well, so we'll just call him Steve the Gimp for the purposes of this show. But there he was reading a map. Now, here's the thing, Kev. I've never really climbed a mountain because I'm not really built for it. You know, I could be a mountain, but I can't climb one. But all I'm thinking, Kev, is I wouldn't need a map to climb up a mountain because I'm stood at the bottom of it and I need to go to the top. I don't need a map for that, Kev. Right? I've just got to go from there. Oh, look up. That's where I want to be. Why do I need a map?
Trev, trust me, you've got to go prepared. I mean, I'm not, as you know, I'm ex-SASTA, but I don't like talking about it. But you've got to go prepared, Trev, and trust me, yesterday it went back. Katie Bells, I think.
Katie Bells. And I have to say, I'm not being
Katie
funny.
Bells.
I'm not being funny, right? Katie Bell, she did well getting that arse up there. She's put a bit of timber on that girl, hasn't she?
She has. It's all kebabs, her and Neal on kebabs and pizza.
Her and Neal, and them kebabs aren't doing her any favours, Kev. I didn't know whether she put pants on or had her legs resprayed.
Oh, dear, you're in trouble for that.
I am. Right then, let's give Nick Gold that radiophonic bloody nose. Let's have one or two of his listeners. I want to be the award-winning Trev Massey, just like Nick Gold is. I haven't got any awards, as you know, Kev, and we need to right that wrong. So then, in a bid to do that, what we're doing right now is we are going to do another of our fantastic competitions aimed at the higher society listener. What mountain am I? Kev's going to give you some details of a mountain. All you've got to do is to find out where that mountain is, ring us up, you win nothing at all, it's perfect. But it shows it that we've got an intelligent listenership on this show. So, Kev, if you're ready, should we do the intro?
Yes, I take it still not got a jingle.
No. Listen, Kev, don't get above yourself, right? This is only week 3, this, Kev. All right, don't get above yourself. Here we go.
All right, no worries.
The very fact that I'm singing, you know, is incredible. I mean, maybe you should sing. Oh, I did, Kev. All right, here we go. Anyway, if you're ready. Are you ready, boys and girls, for What Mountain Am I? Yeah.
Fantastic, Trev. Well done. Right, a bit of culture. We're gonna stay with yesterday and obviously things going wrong, so I'm going to put a bit of a twist on it this week.
Okay. Right.
So, we're in the lakes.
In the lakes, yeah.
We went wrong, and then we had to climb Grizedale Brow from 200 metres to 700 metres to get where we should have been.
Right.
What ridge did that put us on, and then what mountain did we climb?
What ridge?
I need to also know the height this week and the mountain.
So you want to know what ridge you had to cross?
Go again.
Right, go on, yeah.
Go on, Grizedale Brow.
Yep.
Okay, so we're in the Lake District, we're in the wrong place. Grizedale Brow.
Yep.
We had to climb up the side of Grizedale Brow to about 700 metres.
Yep.
Then what ridge did we climb to get to the mountain, and what mountain was it?
Okay, how high was it, Kev?
High, 950 metres, 1,117 feet. So what ridge and what mountain? What ridge
and what mountain? I'll tell you what, you make it a little bit more difficult, but then again, if our better class of listener can get this, Kev, then I'm on the way for picking up that fantastic award and be the award-winning Trev Massey, just like Nick Gold.
He's in our wake now. I'll tell you, Nick Gold is in our wake.
He's eating our radio dust, Kev.
Totally. And especially that live link. I mean, next time we do that live link, Jesus, that's going to be fantastic, isn't it?
The sky's the limit, Kev. The sky's the limit.
It really is. Can I mention the walkers from yesterday? I know that's bad radio.
No, you can't, no. Right, then, that's Kev Eskith. He wanted to start getting above himself and start dedicating bits and bobs of his, to his friends and whatnot. Well, that's not going to happen at all. This is my show. It's all about me. So then, it's 950 feet. They had to cross a risk because he went wrong. That's 3,117 feet tall, actually, 950 metres, sorry. They're in the Lake District, but what mountain am I?